Hi, and welcome to Our Small Table. Today we're making maple baked apple. Here's our finished dish, just out of the microwave actually. Let's see how we got here. This is a pretty straightforward recipe, so we'll mostly be dealing with the apple. We've got maple syrup here. We're going to add some brown sugar, chopped walnuts, raisins. Another option for this is dried cranberries or even dried currants. And then this is a combination of ground nutmeg and ground cinnamon. And I'm just going to mix those together as best as possible with such a small amount of ingredients. And set it aside. My apple core is also an apple slicer because I use it constantly when I'm making applesauce. I make a lot of applesauce during the year. But since this apple needs to remain whole, this core will not do me any good. As a side note, I got this apple because I love when they sell fruit that is slightly off in shape or color or whatever. It's obviously the bottom, the stem end does not look like the stems normally do. But it doesn't matter in this case because we're going to cut that right out. So you just want to use a paring knife. This is a little bit easier to do when I'm not working around a camera, but you just want to carefully cut around the stem. Not very deep, just enough to pop out a little plug. Once you've done so, you want to take a small spoon. If you have a grapefruit spoon, that would probably work really well. I don't have one. What I have is a spoon that is thin at the end and sharp, and which probably can't see, but this spoon somebody almost put through the garbage disposal once years ago. So it's been nicked by the garbage disposal and therefore has some almost teeth on it. And just dig down with it and pull out some of the center of the apple. You don't want to go all the way through to the bottom. You want to leave something to hold the filling in place. Otherwise it'll all run right through while it's baking. But you want to get as much of that woody center out as well as those seeds. Once you've done so, you want to peel the top third of the apple, which you can do with a paring knife. I think today I'll just go ahead and use a peeler. People have their preferences between this style and the Y peeler. This happens to be the one that I have. It's always worked for me, so I just go ahead and use it. So I'm going to get this peeled down to about this point, and then I shall be back. There we have it. It's been cored. You can just see the bottom stem peeking through at the bottom there, so I haven't quite pierced it in. And peeled it about a third of the way down. Goes into a microwave safe bowl, and then get as much of this as possible inside the apple. And I'm going to put it a little bit around the edge as well. Don't want to waste anything here because this will be delicious. And this is just going to go into the microwave on high, uncovered, for 3 to 4 minutes. I have a very strong microwave, so I'm just going to do 3 minutes. I am quite sure that that will be enough to get the apple tender all the way through. And once it has come out, we'll see how it looks. And there it is, steaming heavily, which is going to mess with the focus a little bit, but I can tell you one thing, it smells absolutely heavenly in here. Thanks for joining me at Our Small Table. The recipe we've used is linked in the video description, and it's available at OurSmallTable.com. Next time we're making spaghetti pie, which is something I've wanted to make for a long time and haven't, so click subscribe so you don't miss out.